Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program. We're
Woo!
gonna see how much science we got, hopefully, without crashing.
With so much science, the game couldn't handle it.
Yeah, something like that. Or not. Okay. Wow, that was a lot more science than I thought. 467.5. So let's see. 25 from the crew report, 150 from the surface sample, 40 from the EVA report, 125 from the Science Junior, 50 from the mystery goo, 40 from the thermometer, and then 37.5 for recovery of a vessel returned from the surface of Mimnus.
Oh, that's right. Those basic ones we forget about.
Okay, so I have 500 science to spend. What could I get? I cannot get very heavy rocketry. I wish I could. Looks like there's a lot of fun stuff there.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, so I got... so I tacked on a lot more solar panels and batteries to my thing here, to my satellite dish. So hopefully we'll get something cool out of it. Hopefully we'll get some sort of return on my blood, sweat, and tears. Oh, we don't want to forget parachutes again.
yeah, you definitely don't want to do that.
Parachutes are under utility, maybe? Yeah, they are.
Okay, I think I'm going to get supersonic flight. Now I'm not entirely sure what else. Maybe this one here as well. What is this? Advanced exploration. I think that unlocks another one of those mapping satellite things.
Ah, okay.
Now I have 185 science left. I could get this one that's got like some different RCS tanks. I could get something that has more of those MKS parts in it. Might not be a terrible idea.
I'd score as much MKS stuff as we can as we learn how, I suppose we could like go to the wiki if it has a wiki and learn how to use this stuff.
Well, I'm gonna be Wednesday, so that'll be tomorrow. And by the time people are seeing this, it'll have been 2 Wednesdays ago. I'm planning on streaming Kerbal on the Wednesday stream.
Well, stay tuned.
So I might do some like sandbox and try and mess around with some of that stuff to just kind of figure out what it does. But that's all my science spent. So I guess I'm going to look at putting one of those mapping satellites in orbit, I guess.
Maybe. I added more weight, clearly, but somehow my thrust to weight ratio is higher.
Yeah?
Go figure. Yeah, go figure. Yeah.
Weird.
I'm not gonna question it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm back on spring break, so I won't be joining you on the stream.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't really want to launch another satellite. At least not until I can take down the satellite that is already up there once you've gotten the science from it. Because there aren't really enough dishes to make that work properly since we don't have the good omnidirectionals yet. I could launch the other one for the MUN. Maybe I'll do that. Where's the satellite? Load.
I think I'm going to want an interstage. Is this? What's that? That is the big. So that is a. Is that the big guy or the small guy? How does that compare to the Rocco? This is the really big one, right? Or no, that's just... Or no, that's...
Holy cow.
Oh, I know why my thrust to weight ratio is higher. No, that one looks... Are those about the same size? No, that one's actually a little bit bigger. So we'll save that one for my bottom stage, and we'll do... No, that's probably too... I know why. I just remember why my thrust to weight ratio is higher. I forgot the flippin' fairings. Yep. So, expanded fairing base on. Give me my expanded nose cone. And turn on the symmetry for that. There's a shortcut for the symmetry, too.
Yes, there is. I don't know what it is. No. There's a shortcut for just about everything.
Yep. So, all right, there's that, and one more should do it in the right spot. There we go. Our rocket condom is even bigger now, ladies, by one whole unit. Shut up, Rob. All right, yeah, okay. So and as expected, our thrust to weight ratio is now lower than it was. All right, so that is...
Okay, let's save, launch, and I guess we'll try and put our other satellite around the Mun here. I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know how well our actual current satellite is positioned for this whole thing to even work. But
yeah, that one has to be ahead of it.
Yes,
ahead of the Mun.
Yeah, I know.
That's the only thing I know.
It just has to be on the opposite side of the one that's currently up there. All right, let's throttle up and SAS on, and let's see how this goes.
All right, so I got the
Calcott. Let's launch and make this thing work. Hopefully. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Revert. I already forgot life support. Revert to assembly.
So the Maverick max thrust. Maverick, I think, is what we want as the interstage here. That'll give us a good push. Hopefully, what is? That's got some push. Max thrust to weight ratio 8.3. That'll get us some altitude. Structural, we need another stacked coupler here. We'll slap you on there, and now the big son of a bitch. Let's make it look like the Apollo one. I like the way this one. Is this the big giant one? Here, actually, you know what would help, Bob, if I actually looked at the, see, so that's got 3456. That's got 3456 also, and that's got that's got more than the Morocco Max Jumbo. Of course, that also means it's heavier. Oh, I gotta raise this thing. And having the thing on it does not make life any easier. Oh, there we go. Just had to cycle through. And apparently, as I'm raising this thing even higher, you can build a rocket through the ceiling of the VAB.
Wow.
People have done it.
How big are you making this thing?
I raised this unbelievably too tall. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, we got life support now. So let's get the show on the road.
All right. I keep saying "all right" too much. It's a very bad verbal tick that I've got, and we're gonna slap the mainsail on here because I think we're still fans of the mains. I'm still fans over the Vesta isn't definitely enough. Let's see, the Wildcat, that's 230. Where is the other big ones here?
Okay. We are taking off. Calcott, let's do this.
The Maverick is 1400 thrust. Mainsail is 1500 thrust. Let's dig out the mainsail here. Ka-chunk. All right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that gives us 6100 delta V, which there should be plenty to get us to the Mun. The next question is, though, let's take a look at our center. What's our center of thrust? Why the hell is it way up there? That's slightly worrying, actually, a little bit. Center of mass is up there. Center of lift is way the fuck up there, but when in doubt, add fins. Let's quad ourselves up some large fins here at the base of the I want to make sure these are actually pointing north-south properly. And that lowers our center of mass there probably just enough. Or our center of lift. Not as much as I would like it, but it's a lot better than it was before. All right. I like this rocket. This is one of the better rockets that I think I've built modded.
Yeah.
And that was just my sign of death. So we're going to save the Vogon 1 and launch it. All right, here, let's Albart, you've been good to me. I'm going to keep you in rotation, Albart. All right, going out to the launch pad. Dun 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 dun. You see, this is proof as to how much I haven't played Kerbal Space Program.
Uh-huh.
When you open up a new tab in Chrome, it shows you like your most 8 visited sites.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the KSP Wiki is no longer one of those.
I don't think I ever frequented the KSP Wiki all that much.
I would stare at like parts and stuff like that. All right, SAS on. Our autopilot is pointed straight up. Wait, I'm having like a frame rate issue here. What the hell? All right. Rocket looks pretty cool. All right, we're gonna throttle all the way up. Why does it seem like I'm lagging out, Bart? Slightly worried by that. Oh, let's check our stages. That stage followed by that. We'll join that guy to it. That stage followed by that engine. And yeah, this is where the staging can get a little bit.
I think this setup needed an SAS module.
All right, so that's our fairings. That's okay there. There's the other fairing. Okay, that's the one that launches the satellite. I want that one kind of on its own, even though I'll be releasing it manually. So, got that one there.
Okay, we are well out of the atmosphere here, approaching our apoapsis, and we're going to burn soon. Hopefully get us an orbit here that is halfway decent. It looks like it's a little skewed, but I don't have a whole lot of control over the ship right now.
All right. I'm getting ready to blast off. I'm kind of nervous because I don't know how this ship is going to go, but we'll see. All right, we're blasting off. We're going up. Up is good. We want to go up.
And then everything explodes.
Not yet. Oh, well, the engine is like overheating though. Turning down the mainsail a little bit. Uh-oh, we're getting a little bit of wobble. Why are we getting wobbled? Oh, that's some wobble. Oh, Albart, stop wobbling. SAS off. Stop. Oh, God. Oh, that's just making my condom analogy look awful here. Okay. All right. We've steadied up, although we're kind of pointing a little to the left. We don't want to point a little to the left. Let's go a little to the right here. What is our speed here? No. Come on.
Having problems?
We go. Like I said, we've got a little bit of wobble. But we can do this. We're going to keep at it, even though we're looking at like a... Oh my god, I've rotated 180. That's...
What's your... describe your ship to me.
It is a... it's basically a long ship. I've got I have 3 stages. I've got a main sail on the bottom. I've got a... we need to stop rotating like this. Is that... No, that is 180.
I'm not convinced the really tall, fairly narrow ships work with FAR.
No, I think... I believe...
Because every one of those I've built, I get that ridiculous wobble.
Yeah. It's clearly some forces acting on each other. My mainsail almost overheated again. Sorry, we are at 35,000 feet. We're on to the next stage here. This stage should be a lot more stable. And it's pointing nose down. Why are you pointing nose down? Please stop pointing nose down. Away from the Earth. Okay, we need to turn SAS back on here. Okay, all right. Come on, Albert. Point. I wasn't expecting to have these kinds of difficulties. I don't know why. Okay. All right, let's get...
Okay, where is the
Let's just get pointed prograde here and get ourselves into some kind of orbit, hopefully.
I think we have to ditch this mega stage.
Okay, you know what? I'm at 90,000 feet. I'm going to cut the engine here and glide up.
Set target to the Mon.
Even though our altitude is falling and we're still very much in atmosphere.
Add a maneuver. And then, let's see here. No, we don't want an encounter.
Let's time warp ourselves a little bit here.
Let's grab our maneuver node. Drag it this way. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, maneuver is in 21 minutes.
Now let's actually see. Yeah, this is almost a fucking polar orbit.
I take it went well.
Well, okay, I gotta revert because I just realized I gotta get into orbit around the Mun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Revert to launch. Actually, I'm gonna revert to assembly, and I'm gonna add some struts.
Yeah, that could probably help.
The folks at NASA at least get a wind tunnel.
All right, we are approaching our maneuver, kind of.
Revert to vehicle assembly. That's what I wanted to do. And I crashed.
All right, let's stop time accelerating.
I love Kerbal.
I love Kerbal too. The mods just kind of... I like the mods a lot, but they can kind of make it a little difficult sometimes.
No, they can't. It sounds like all the mods that we're playing with, it sounds like there really some goal of integrating them at some point in time.
Not really. I mean, they're not... I can't really think of anything that they're actually integrating that we're playing with. Like they're integrating similar types of things.
Yes,
like they're
yes,
integrating
not
a aerodynamics model, but it's not realistic in any way, shape, or form. Whereas FAR is surprisingly realistic.
Yes.
I think they're integrating some type of reentry heat, but I mean, that's probably like the only thing that they're really integrating fully. They're integrating some kind of resources, but it's probably nothing like the types of resources that we're playing with.
Yeah.
And they're not integrating life support.
Yeah, no. Life support. I know they're not integrating. They even said that on an AMA I read or something that I watched. Pretty certain it was an AMA.
All right, so we're doing our berm, and we're trying to bring our apoapsis up to,
be able to order a pizza.
Essentially the Mun's orbit. While you're waiting for the game to load, or no, you're reconnected. Never mind. I was gonna ask you to tell me what the Mun's orbital period is, because I don't remember.
Let's see here. Let's actually here we'll go to the wiki.
I'm pretty sure I looked it up for you a couple episodes ago, but
yes,
I do not remember.
Sidereal orbital period is 6 days, 2 hours, 36 minutes and 24 seconds, or 138,984 seconds.
6 days and 2 hours.
Yes.
It's really as close as I need it to be.
And its orbital velocity is 542 meters a second. So keep that in mind while you're setting or actually, do you want what's the Sidonic orbital period? I suppose I could click the link and find out, but Alright, we will leave mission control, minimize all my DMP stuff.
Okay, let's not make the mistake Bobby made and screw up the ascending and descending nodes.
Shh. Important lessons you can learn from from KSP. Important lessons about life too. Reloading the Vogon 1 in the VAB.
Okay, so we want to face anti-normal, and actually we probably want to open our fairings here.
Well, that is definitely not. I did not want to. Oh, I had the flip instructor selected. There we go. All right.
Deploy our solar panels, and then we can actually just get rid of that, and then we're going to warp out to our ascending node.
Oh, okay.
Close enough. Throttle up. Warp to it again. Open Kerbal alarm clock. Get rid of that stuff.
There we go. Second try. Got the stress.
There we go. 0. That's about as good as it's gonna get. All right, let's warp out to our. Actually, let's just stabilize We're going to warp to our apoapsis. Okay, we need prograde. Stop, stop, stop. All
right.
Yep, we need prograde here, and then we are going to just burn like crazy. And hope we have enough Delta V to make this happen. Come on, find the prograde. You can do it. We're almost at the end of the episode. I'd like to get this done before the end of the episode. Okay, throttle up. Hold the prograde.
All right, we're going to try launching this thing again. Hopefully it'll go a lot better, because we don't want a polar orbit. And having to intercept the mun. Can't imagine. I can only think of the amount of delta V required to like rotate my orbit 90 degrees. Okay, SAS on, engine throttled up. Range is clear. Albart is ready and seated and is like really way too happy to be trapped inside this fairing. But who am I to disappoint Albart? I'm on the one.
Okay. Somehow, I feel like 6 days isn't right.
All right, Albart.
Okay, we need a retrograde. We went a little bit too far and wound up with an encounter that's going to throw us out somewhere weird.
All right, we are doing... Why is this engine overheating so much?
Might have set this one up a little bit close to... Too close to the mun.
I don't remember my
I don't think it's going to overheat. Mine got to about like 3/4 overheated heat and stopped going up.
I know my first attempt definitely... I'm trying to say this off. My first attempt definitely came close to overheating. It was like the engine flame started looking really weird. All right, let's try to point this as much as we can at 90. We're doing pretty good here, guys. Oh shit, was that too much? I got this thing at, it's kind of falling back straight. I got this thing at like about 65 degrees inclination. I need to figure out if that's inclination or declination for once. I gotta stop debating with that myself on these videos.
Or you could just, not use those terms. Because nobody else knows what they mean.
65-degree angle of attack. All right, last little bit of this stage here. We're going to blast out.
Oh, that's the wrong way. We need prograde.
Okay. Oh, wow. And this rocket just wants to fall horizontally, which I'm not going to complain about, really.
Are you launching?
You know what? I should put SAS on. I am launched. I stopped my engine because I just realized my apoapsis is at 175,000 meters. So we're going to turn my engine off, let time accelerate. Well, I just saw some piece of debris fly right past me. Was that? Well, it's probably just a piece of debris from one of our satellites or something. All right, so let's rotate this guy. Yeah, actually, I think what's helping me out a lot is this reaction control wheel I installed.
Could be.
All right. Oh, this is by far 1,000 times better than my last launch. Waiting this thing to get closer to the apoapsis because it still has a... What's my thrust to weight ratio on this guy? It is vessel 5.8, so I can really get close to my apoapsis here.
Let's see here. The Mons orbital period is 1 day, 14 hours, and 36 minutes. I am at 1 day, 14 hours, and 27 minutes. 34, 35.
Why does that sound
36.
Why does that sound completely different from what I said earlier?
Because it is. You said it was like 6 days.
Yeah.
That's not 6 days.
Clearly not. I pulled it off the wiki. I may have read the wrong value. All right, there we go.
No, the wiki is just wrong.
Oh, okay.
And
look at that. Now we are in orbit. Seriously, we got into orbit really, I don't want to say easily, but that I'm liking the Vogon. I'm liking the Vogon series of rockets. Definitely am.
The math on the wiki is wrong because it's using... The math on the wiki is using a 24-hour day cycle instead of a...
Oh.
So they've got it wrong instead of the 6-hour day cycle.
No, that is correct, sir. So all right, here. So since we've achieved orbit here, we're gonna let. Apparently, I gotta manually. Let's see here. Oh, shit! You want to know what I forgot?
What'd you forget?
I forgot solar panels for the pod.
Ah. Yeah, that's a problem. We are at the end of the episode. You could revert and do it again next time.
I could, yes.
I think I'm going to finish placing this, or you could just go out there and let the Kerbal die.
Albart.
He'll come back.
He will, yes.
I'm pretty sure I've killed him at least twice before, so...
Yeah, most likely.
I'm going to finish... The satellite's in its orbit. I'm going to bring back our Kerbal and finish setting up the dishes on the satellite next time. So, if you liked the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.